Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Thursday, the 17th of August 2023. Almost forgot the month then. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube called Psychic Cafe. I give 1-question readings in there. Now you can book in for those 1-question readings on my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. I'll do them right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay, so you don't need to come live if you don't want to or if you can't make it. Otherwise, you can come live instead. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking Be Healing down there. Click on set a reminder or notify me or something like that. You can come along live and book while I'm live too. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. If you've got questions for your reading, click on the Contact Us page after you've booked in. You can put your questions in there. So what's in the energies for everybody today? We've got the dark night of the soul. Not feeling that good about ourselves or something that's going on at the moment. Could be a tricky situation coming up today, or perhaps something emotionally challenging. Vulnerability, something that makes you feel vulnerable. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, because like good things and new things can make us feel vulnerable too. And that could be why you're feeling a certain kind of a way today. Because of vulnerabilities that are coming up. Have patience. It might just be something that you're getting used to now. I've got dream here as well. So you could be like entering into something that is like perfect for you. Your dream job, your dream house. And it could just be like a bit of stress or a little bit of uncertainty, making you feel vulnerable about that. I'm picking up good vibes about this, but you might. It doesn't matter, right? Because good things can happen to us, but change can still make us feel vulnerable. Not necessarily it will, but can make us feel vulnerable. So if you're feeling that today, don't worry. It's in the stars. Everyone's feeling it, or many people are feeling it alongside with you. Now, the 5 of Wands is all about reaching higher. So it could be you're feeling like you're reaching outside of your comfort zone today, and that could be what's making you feel vulnerable. There's a hair on the table. Cat hair. What else in the energies today? 2 of Swords, you're not sure what to do. So you've got a decision to make. Now with the 2 of Swords, I often get that this card is like, you say that you don't know what to do, but actually you do know what to do. This is like someone pretending that they don't know whether they want something or not, when they know. You know whether you want something or not. The 10 of Cups, the happily ever after, your heart being very satisfied, very happy. It does feel like we might be entering into something that is very good for us, but just feeling a bit vulnerable in that change. Page of Cups is that fantasy, that overly positive kind of outlook. It's my dreams coming true. It's this is going to be fantastic and only positive and all of that kind of thing. Can be a very naive kind of an energy, this Page of Cups. So tell us more about the 5 of Wands, this reaching higher for something. Okay. Page of Emotions, there it is again. Your dreams, your hopes and your dreams, and the fantasy and the positivity. The Wheel of Fortune about fate. So it might appear that something coming into your life, you're reaching higher for. It was beyond your reach before, and now it's within your reach. And it feels like fated, but you might feel like a bit naive. You might be feeling vulnerable. This could be like an offer that's too good to be true, or seems like it's too good to be true. It makes you feel vulnerable. But you know that you've been reaching higher lately, so maybe it is within your reach, and it feels like it is within your reach, but you might be feeling all kinds of ways about it. Like, are you just being overly optimistic about it? Like, is this really like out of your zone kind of thing, your comfort zone? Death is behind that, so significant change going on at the moment. Death and rebirth. End of an old life, start of a new life. 2 of Swords, so you don't know what to do, but you do know what to do. That's the thing. So I don't believe you when you say you don't know what to do. You're not sure. You are sure. Deep down you know. Why have we got the 2 of Swords here? Got the 2 of Swords here because you're reaching higher in the Fool. You don't know whether to go into it or not. It's going to be risky. Take a risk. Reaching higher. Something feels like it's like out beyond your reach, but there it is within your reach. So what's all that about? You know, it's like saying that's too good for me, but it's right there. It's not too good for you because it's right there. You already got it, kind of thing. Or it's yours for the taking. but you need to have courage to dive in and take it. What's behind that is forgiveness. Okay, so you could be judging yourself based on your past self, and you need to forgive your past self instead. Perhaps your past self wouldn't have gone for this, wouldn't have been able to get it because your past self wasn't, well, your past self is your past self. It isn't who you are right now. You're a different person right now. You've grown, you've learned more. Perhaps you're ready for this now, and you need to forgive your past self. The Ten of Cups, your heart being very happy, the happily ever after card. Eight of Inspiration and Strength. So it requires courage to step into that and to march forward into it. Eight of Inspiration is about communication, direct communication too. So you could be getting direct communication, perhaps from a lover, about moving forward. This could be a proposal of marriage. It could be an engagement. It could be moving in together. It could be talks about that, but somebody like directly offering you something. Seems like a long-term thing, Ten of Cups. Movement into balance. Perhaps a relationship moving into balance now and becoming more steady. The Page of Cups. But there's this high in the sky naivety. Is this wishful thinking kind of an energy here? The Knight of Voices. This is someone that's on a mission. Six of Materials for reciprocation and someone that is very stable. Have you found that? Have you found that stability? That's something that's going to give you something back, that reciprocation. Or are you just imagining it? Because we've all done that in the past, right? We meet someone, we're like, or we have an opportunity and we think, this is it, this is the big one. And then it doesn't turn into that because we're blind to it. We're too optimistic. So you could be in that perhaps that's why the Two of Swords is like, is this just me making it up again? Or is this like King the truth? Letting go. So you've got to let go of the past and forgive the past, right? You've got to forgive your past self to be able to see this clearly. So when we were young and naive and we just didn't know, forgive that past self. You know yourself now, right? You know who you are now. You've moved yourself into balance. Perhaps you are focused on reciprocation now and more easily able to see whether something is reciprocated, whether someone's making effort or not. Interesting. So, so whether something's worthwhile or not, if we're talking about an opportunity rather than a romantic kind of a thing, like a job opportunity or a business opportunity, perhaps not so naive anymore, right? Woo! What about our love lives today? What's going on? Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can't allow joy into your life, regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. What else? So you deserve joy right now. You deserve the best things. Let them in. Honor your feelings. So honor these feelings that are coming up, meaning you're not believing them, right? The feelings of like vulnerability and I'm not good enough. We don't believe those feelings, but those feelings are there. So there's a part of you that is still vulnerable to that. And that part of us needs a hug and needs telling, you got this, Claire, you do deserve this. This is within your league. You deserve the very best and you deserve joy. Got to give ourselves a pep talk today. If you're resonating with these energies, give yourself that pep talk. Be a coach to yourself. Not a coach that tells you what to do, a coach that says, you got this, you can do this. I believe in you. If there's ever a time for affirmations, now is it. A lot of the time they don't work if we're affirming something that we're not already, but I'm feeling like you are this already. You just need to convince yourself that you are and truly believe it. We've got maturity and trust. So this offer that you've got coming your way, is it a mature offer? Do you trust them? Can you? Are you mature enough now? Are you handling this in a mature way? Or are you like discombobulated Bob here? It's the legs up in the air, pigs are flying. It's just like, woo! Anything could happen. This is the best thing ever. Are you still that person? Or are you, in fact, the Queen of Materials now? Solid, stable, knowing what it is that you want. What else in our love lives? The Lovers and Tryst. Perhaps not trusting someone because a lover comes in. But tryst, it's like, are they just playing? Are they with someone else? Is this just a fling? Is it just a short-term thing? Perhaps it is. Maybe you can recognize now what is a short-term thing and what isn't. What else in the energies today? I feel like there's one more. Perhaps not. We've got a dragon. Beware of self-delusion, right? Page of Cups. Beware of that. Some of you might still be Page of Cups energy. Discombobulated Bob. Finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So those two dropped out at the same time. Some of you are still in that overly positive, like this is just the best thing ever, thinking that you can actually manifest things to be good when you do that, but it's delusion. You're not seeing things clearly as they actually are, and that can get you really into the wrong situations. Claw, be careful, do not take risks. There's risks and then there's risks, right? We've got the Fool card out here. There are calculated risks. Take a calculated risk, but don't take a discombobulated Bob risk, you know? A chain of events that will affect your life. We've got a rat here, someone working against you or behind your back. We've got a bear, danger, especially in money matters, so watch out. Yeah, watch out. Okay, so now the message is kind of changing with these cards. It's like, just be really careful out there. Some of you might still be a little bit overly optimistic about things that are coming your way. You might be judging people based on what you would do, and you're a good person and you would always do the best by things, and you're just presuming that other people are good too, when a lot of people aren't, unfortunately. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for your answer. But this is just a bit of fun because it's a general reading, not a personal reading. If you want me to pull one of my crystals out of my bag for a specific question that you've got and cards, then you can book in for one of those one question readings on my website, behealing.com. You can find a link for that in the description box below, and also one up there too. I'll do your reading right at the start of the next live show and then send you the link to the replay so you can watch it. I can also use those in private readings too, so book yourself in for one of those. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there too. Get those out within 48 hours if you're ordering them. Click on the Contact Us page on my website after you've booked in. Put your questions for your reading in there. How best to deal with these energies today? Well, we've got the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords is all about anxiety, overthinking, sleepless nights. So don't do this. Sure, think about something, but when you get on those mind trips like of negativity, or even when you get on the mind trips of positivity, overly positive, just cut yourself short. Stop making things up. Your imagination can go either way, and neither of them are good. Neither of them are good. Your positive imagination isn't good and your negative imagination bad. Your imagination in both ways, when we're talking about like this kind of thing, like naivety, it's not good. We need to see things clearly as they actually are, rather than take ourselves on a mind story in either direction. So be careful of your mind and the merry dance that it could lead you on today. So think of a yes or no answer question now. Pause the video if you're not ready for your answer. Your answer is yes. Go for it. There you go. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to click like before you click off down there. Click that subscribe button if you're new, and leave a comment, because you'll be entered into the draw for a free private reading with me if you do that. I make one of these energy updates every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. And I make 3 Love Pick a Card reads a week as well. You can find one of those right there right now and watch that next if you want. I have the best day ever. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.